Terry Parker. Thanks for dropping by. Entertain me. It's great to have you. And we are at McSweeney's Dinner Theatre in downtown Moncton. And we're here chatting with Matt Minglewood tonight. It's kind of an off night for the Dinner Theatre presentation. But there'll be lots of happy sounds and happy people when Matt Minglewood takes to the stage. So first of all, Matt, thank you very much for dropping by.
Oh, my pleasure.
Yeah, so tonight, this particular tour, that the Moncton Stop, is kind of an acoustic one-man show.
Yep.
You've been doing this now for a few years.
Actually, quite a few years now. I really enjoy it. I enjoy playing with the band, but I love doing this. It's a totally different thing. You get to play with the band, you get to get your yah-yahs out and your rock and roll shoes going, but this is a really different thing. It's more intimate, and it's I get to sing a lot of the songs that I do. Some of the songs I do with the band, I get to do them acoustically. A lot of the stuff is not songs that I do with the band. It's songs that I wrote specifically for an acoustic record that I have called The Story. I still call them records, but...
Well, that's what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, regardless of what technology is used.
Hey, I've got an 8-track. Yeah.
So do you introduce anything new on these particular tours?
Yes, actually on this, I do things like, on this one, if I hear a song that maybe somebody else wrote that I really enjoy doing, I'll just throw it in. It's kind of a relaxed thing where I can do what I feel like doing, you know what I mean? Even if it isn't one of my songs. I do a lot of my own stuff, of course, but once in a while I'll throw in a Merle Haggard song or Rita McNeil song or a new, I've been doing a Ryan Bingham song lately.
So this is a lot simpler, I'm presuming, without the band, when you're able to
Yes,
do
it
this.
is. Yeah, you can do whatever you feel like doing.
You can take requests.
Yeah, you don't have to, the band doesn't have to know it, you know what I mean?
You've been on the road a long time. Have you ever counted the amount of miles or the amount of shows that you've done?
The amount of miles, no, I couldn't even calculate that. I was playing hockey with a guy once, and he was in the dressing room after, sitting beside me, Matt, and he said, I'm having a beer after the game. He said, we both are, and he said, did you ever try and figure out how many beer you had? After a show and after a hockey game. I didn't even want to think about that.
So you're still athletic, you still keep busy that way?
I still play hockey 4 times a week.
Seriously?
I'm down to 2 a week. Since Christmas, my knee has got problems. I'll go see some famous surgeon or something, get that fixed.
So where do you call home nowadays?
Glace Bay.
You haven't moved very far.
Glace Bay, Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. I've been there for over 30 years now, so.
Fair to say most of the inspiration to your songs are rooted there?
Not necessarily. Some of them, for sure. Some of the early stuff was from the Red album back in '75. A lot of that was rooted in Nova Scotia, the Maritimes in general. That was what I knew from touring around all through the Eastern Canada and stuff. But after that, it kind of, when we got out and scoured more of the country and the U.S. and stuff, the songs started taking on a little broader spectrum, you get to experience other things. So.
Well, you've not slowed down much in your career, and I'm going to guesstimate it somewhere between 30 and 40 years.
Oh, it's over 40 years I've been at this. Well, I started playing in a band. I guess I was about 17 or so when I started with a band, and I'm 64 now, so I don't know, add that up.
Ever consider slowing down?
No, well, I still enjoy doing it. I still like to play, the traveling, and I could do without that, but it's not so bad now. Kids are grown, my wife travels with me, so it's not so, especially on these solo things.
We're looking forward to a thrill tonight. Your music is always very enriching and entertaining. We're certainly looking forward to the show, and we certainly wanted to mention anybody who's maybe viewing this from away across Canada, anywhere, keep an eye out for Matt Minglewood, because he puts on a crazy show.
I'm coming to town.
Whether you're flying solo like you are here, or with your, is it a 5-piece or 4-piece?
4-piece, sometimes 5-piece band. Depends on who's, I have a regular core 4-piece band. Sometimes I add a really great instrumentalist, multi-instrumentalist, Dave McCall. Sometimes I'll add him.
Thank you very much for this, Matt.
It's my pleasure. Don't have an answer, I don't even have a clue. Oh, I always have to end up blue. This whole thing with you has been a lie. Now I'm searching for some truth. What
it was I never had with you. 'Cause here I am and I'm sitting thrown without a line with the words there.